Welcome to Tuttle TV. This is a day in the life edition. I'm going to teach you my morning energy routine that I do every morning because I want to set the energy in motion for my day to be amazing. Now this is going to involve getting your meridian energy running, which are your energy pathways. It's going to connect you with heaven and earth, and it's going to align your chakras. And also, it's going to set your energy so that you're not taking on other people's stuff. So, to begin, I always start with being present with gratitude. And so, taking a deep breath, I put my palms together just to acknowledge that I have this opportunity to live another day, to serve, to experience this planet, to experience me, and the beautiful relationships that I have. Now, to get all my meridians running, we're going to do the 3 thumps. Some of what you'll see I attribute to Donna Eden and her work with energy medicine. But I've got some of my own techniques mixed in here, and so this is truly my daily energy routine. So the 3 thumps, we're just going to tap on the K27 points. This stimulates all your energy pathways. And remember to keep breathing. This point right here, just about where your sternum is, tapping on that. Then put your fingers under your armpits, drop down about 2-3 inches and tap right there. And get in there. That can be really sore for a lot of people, especially women if you wear wire in your bras. I tend to stay away from that for energetic purposes. It just can create a blockage. Okay, now I'm going to swipe what's called my fight and flight meridian. It runs from my ring finger all the way up to the bottom of my ear over to the top, and I'm going to swipe it backwards. We run a lot of fight and flight energy, especially if you're plugged into the media, the news. There's a lot of fear energy on the planet that's stimulated that's actually man-made. There's a lot of peace in our environment that you can tap into every day. So we're just going to start at the side of the eye. We'll do both sides. We're going to swipe up and over the ear, down to the earlobe, down off that ring finger. I'm going to do that 2 more times. So I do it 3 times. Then I do that with the other side. Now I'm going to reset by going up. Reset here by going up. Now I want to strengthen all of my meridian system by doing the zip up. There's a central meridian that runs from the bottom of your torso, the pubic bone area, up to your bottom lip. I'm just going to sweep that up 3 times, strengthen all my meridians to hold their own rather than be weak and floppy and take on other people's stuff. This really strengthens your system. And then you can do a spinal flush. It's helpful if you have a partner, but I like to do it on myself. And I just start at the top of my spinal column. I go back, I hug my elbow into my head. I sweep down, pull up. I can't quite get there, but I pull off the tailbone. So I start the motion here and I pull it off my tailbone. That's my governing meridian. It's cleaning up just excess energy. This is the largest surface of our bodies that we can have energy collect, and this is going to clean it off. Really helps if you have back issues. All right, now we get into what I feel is very powerful part of this. It's going to actually connect me with heaven and earth and align all my chakras. So I start by placing my hands on my thighs, taking a deep breath. This now grounds me. This gets my energy moving downward. And now I'm going to bend my knees, put my hands up by my shoulders, and I'm going to push up, and I'm going to connect with heaven, and I turn my chin up. I invite God, my divine self, my soul. I invite my guides and angels, all that exists, that is divinely available to support me in my day, to bring it in. I feel this energy falling down on me like a beautiful waterfall of light just coming into my being. Then I turn my chin, tilt my chin down, so now I imagine it coming through my top chakra, chakra 7 on the crown of my head, also called the crown chakra. I bring my fingertips together, fingers apart, tips together. I take my thumb and I place it on the top of my head. This is the crown chakra. And I say, either to myself or out loud, I know my truth. This is the knowing center. I know with divine guidance, I know my truth. Then I bring it down to the third eye, the 6th chakra. I see my truth. This is the inner vision that can direct us in our outer path. I see my truth. And I bring it down to my 5th chakra, my voice, my throat chakra. I speak my truth. Then I bring it to my heart center, the heart chakra, 4th chakra. I love my truth. Now I'm going to flip, because these upper chakras, the 5th, 6th, and 7th chakra, have to do with the non-seeing world, the inner world. Now we're going to, the heart center is the bridge to take us to the outer world, the physical. So now I rotate my hand so my pinky is on my 3rd chakra, the power center, and I say I exercise my truth. I exert my truth in my actions. And then we're moving down to the pleasure center, the 2nd chakra. I pleasure in my truth. And then I take my hands and I open them to now be at the base of my torso, pointing downward. You can see my index fingers are pointing down to the earth. I am grounded in my truth. Now I take my hand, I bend, and I push up, and I push down into the earth. I move my feet. There is a chakra called the foot chakra. I teach you all about it in my chakra healing course. The link's in that copy. And I say, I walk in my truth. And I'll typically now end with the opening of the 6th and 7th chakra by pulling open over the top of my head, all the way back, just hanging my hands on my neck, opening that back of my neck. Now, this is the next little ending that's really powerful. I want to open my energy, open my path, open the way to receive and to give. And I start to do figure 8s to open the energy. Open it up. I push out my energy field. Want it, this is the container of me. And then I'll do that from my heart, so that I lead with my heart. I receive and I give. I receive and I give, to allow that flow of all the riches of life, to create a life of affluence, a life of ease, a life of joy. Now I can do that within just a couple minutes, because I'm not talking while I'm doing it. I've got it down. I've memorized it. I do it every morning. It opens the energy, sets the energy into motion to have an amazing day. And if anything shows up that triggers me, that kind of throws me, gets my emotion going, I trust that showing up perfectly to show me I have some more work to do on the old stories, the old energies that we're imprinted with when we're born, that we acquire in our childhood, And I trust that if anything shows up, because I know when I do this energy routine, I've set this energy into motion to have an amazing day. And I'll also check myself, because I teach this in Remembering Wholeness. You're more familiar with struggle than you are with ease and joy. It's a habit. In fact, years ago, and I tell this story in my book, Remembering Wholeness, I put all over my house these signs to check in with myself. This is, gosh, almost 20 years ago when I started to get really clear that I was creating my life. I would tell myself and check in with these reminders that say, are you creating joy? Because struggle is familiar. It's not natural. Joy is natural. But we've created struggle to be familiar. And I check myself on that throughout the day. Are you creating joy? Make it the new familiar. And so I hope this helps you. Thanks for watching. Remember, think good, feel good, and look good while you're doing it. I'll see you on the next Carol Tuttle TV.